Based on the science talk that we gave a couple of weeks before this lesson, we continued our lesson on fossils with our students, and we began the lesson with retrieving their prior knowledge about what we went over in the science talk. It was important to start the lesson this way so we can ensure that the students who did not still understand the concepts of fossils and why they were important to implement that throughout the entire lesson so that each student was able to understand the objective for the lesson. We began our lesson with a PowerPoint, and on each PowerPoint slide that represented the different types of fossils we were teaching about, we had a picture and a definition, and the picture aided to better explain the definition for students who had low reading proficiency levels, as well as to help them make connections with the words that they see to kind of develop sight words with the words they were interacting with, as far as like connecting the pictures with the words on the screen. During our later in our activity, we had a worksheet that allowed students to draw pictures of their fossils, and I felt like this helped a lot of students demonstrate their understanding through drawing. Many students in our class, when given downtime, they like to draw, and I feel like this being able to implement something that you know that they work well with helps them better demonstrate their understanding of what we were teaching about as far as fossils. Being able to reach all students throughout the lesson was kind of unconsciously done. Each student's table, because the students are in table groups, each student's table groups were visited, and each student was asked, what can your fossil tell scientists millions of years from now if they were to find your fossil? And each student was able to give their opinion, make inferences based on what they had already learned about fossils, the types of fossils, and what fossils can tell you. We had this example of the movie Ice Age that a lot of students were able to connect to. During the movie Ice Age, it was a woolly mammoth, and we were able to use that connection to connect that woolly mammoths back then make connections to elephants now. So being able to retrieve that, being able to use that simple movie to connect and reach to all students was an important factor in our lesson, and I think it made our lesson more meaningful and more comprehensible.